lovely couples. This is me welcoming you to today's edition of Water for Your Marriage. And it is in response to, one of us that sent me a message and said, "Oh, Bethel, why don't you talk about dates?" And I asked why. And he said, yes, before I got married to my husband, it was all over me. We were going out, we were doing this, we were doing that. It was one thing or the other. And then since we got married, it seems to be going on the decline every time. And I said, oh, that's my expertise. I will talk about dates. So the Water for Marriage today, I am titling it Rediscovering Romance Through Dates. Rediscovering Romance Through Dates. My husband would always visit me when we were courting, and he would always say, "I'm here again with my manifesto." So will it be okay for me to say rediscovering romance through bringing your manifesto again, over and over again, even as you are married? So dates are not something that you do once in a while. They're not something that you stop after you're married, or they're not just peculiar to courtship period. Because in the rhythm of the day-to-day activities, there's a lot of things, struggling for your time, struggling for your energy. There's a lot of things that, it's competing with how you grow in your marriage. And you just need to be intentional about these dates. And I'm going to be telling you what dates are, why they are important, and share some things that you can practice. Date indoors and outdoor dates. So a date is more than a ritual, it is more than a routine. It is a time that both of you set aside together to just be with each other, to practice being in each other's presence. It goes beyond just holding hands, walking by the lawn or in the park or on the road. It is a lovely moment to be cherished by both of you. Why does it matter? Because date encourages emotional bondness. Date rekindles romance. Date help you to build a positive memories. When you go out, you take pictures, you talk, you share your thoughts. You can even, resolve conflicts on your date. And then dates also help you to communicate your values to each other. You tell each other, you matter to me, I matter to you. Now, these are some of the ways by which I've practiced dates, and I think you can, borrow some leave from me today. The number one is memory late nights. Now, if I say night at times, it could be during the day that you've got time. My husband and I, our schedule have changed so much that we do most things even during the day, weekdays. So just interchange the night with the day as I talk. So you could have memory late nights where you just talk about each other, go down the memory lane, and you're just sharing things that you love, things that you want, to be doing again and all that. You could have outdoor adventure. You could have reenactment of your first dates. Where did you meet? Are you still in that environment? Can you travel down to just see, the things like that? You could have home picnic, just the two of you, or even with family. You just hold those dates, together. You could also have creative challenge. It's just both of you. You challenge each other. You talk, you respond, you banter. You just to be in each other's presence. It's very, very important. How often should you go on a date? Depending on you, depending on your peculiarity. But for you to really, really be intentional, you need to be structured with it. Yes, I've had people tell me, I don't work with structure and all that, but how can you be accountable if you don't want to put structure into this thing we are talking about? So it could be weekly, it could be monthly, it could be once in 2 months, it could be quarterly, and then you can also plan, a deeper one to be like 6 monthly or yearly, but don't wait for a yearly date. You could make yours weekly. You can make it once in 2 weeks. That both of you, at times you just dress down, you just get ready and you go out. At times you don't even have to go through all those things to just go on those dates. I hope I've been able to answer your question on annexing, romance through dates once again. I will definitely be back again. Bethel, the Odogo of romance. Bye.